Your task in creating an agenda is to create something like this. It's for a meeting, but it hasn't got the consistent house style that we've discussed before. For example, the logo. Maybe if it's going outside of the bakery, maybe it would have the name and address. But once you've done that and your fonts are consistent or the same as all your other business documents, your newsletter, your business letter, your letterhead, etc., you can then start to make an agenda with the same font that looks very effective. So what is it? Well, a meeting. It's got a date, a time, a location. You always start with the apologies at the start of the meeting. Who isn't here? Number 2, the minutes of the last meeting and the matters arising. The minutes of the last meeting is someone, the secretary or the chairperson, reading through what happened at the meeting before. And matters arising, is there anything coming up as a result of what we've just discussed from last meeting? Some agendas put these together, like this one on the screen. Some as item 2, and then 3. Now in this case, we're actually going to be discussing and trying to raise the profile of the bakery. So it's publicity. This meeting, this set meeting, is going to be about publicity. Now, you would then need to think about, right, how are we going to design posters and flyers? Are we going to put information in the local paper? Are we going to get a professional photographer to photograph any of our produce? Are we going to send letters to schools advertising our wares? The other ones aren't quite so relevant. This would be for a theatre or something. But again, are you going to have special offers maybe? And then you have other specific points about meeting. You can make those up. Maybe you want a discussion about car parking facilities at the new shop. And at the end, AOB. Well, that means any other business. So you put that in. Okay. So it always starts AOB. It always ends AOB. It always starts apologies. Point 2, minutes. Point 3, matters arising. And then you put your stuff in the middle. The stuff I'd like you to put in the middle is something similar to what's on the screen about publicity, which we will also look at designing later. To get these tabs, this is what will get you more marks. So if we look here, these things would, roughly translate to a good agenda in an examination situation. Bold title, date, time, location, tabs used, bullet points, numbering. Well, what does tabs mean? I'm sure some of you know, but they are quite literally using the tab button, normally 2 rows down from the escape key. It says tab. So for example, posters, I press tab. Flyers, I press tab. And they line up with the ruler. So why is that effective? Because they're all in a line. Okay. If I want to do it here, again, I'm lining them up. Have your own tab style, but it needs to be consistent. Everything needs to be lined up on the page. Agenda in bold. Okay. Maybe maybe you put in there meeting regarding, and then or just a meeting. RE is a short way of doing it like that. Music room. Well, no, clearly not. Just we don't really know, do we? But we could say the meeting room. That's JK Lodge Bakery. Time's fine, that's fine, everything else is fine. Okay, that needs to cross a bit. Something needs to happen to that, and that. So, basically, you can see what you need to do. Have a go at making an agenda. Okay.